And I watched a lot of TV through the 50s, particularly Westerns. And I didn't think any of the...
Imagine a voice so iconic, it defines an entire genre. A man who spent decades bringing the American West to life, one gritty, authentic role at a time. But what if I told you that behind that legendary cowboy charm lies a secret he's kept for years? A list of 6 actors he can't forgive, some for what they did to the craft, others for what they did to him personally. At 80, Sam Elliott is finally breaking his silence, and the names on his blacklist will shock you. From a fellow cowboy to a method-acting maverick, these are the stars who crossed him and lived to regret it. But the real twist? One of them was once his closest friend. Who could it be? And why did their bond shatter? Stick with me as we uncover the untold story of Sam Elliott's blacklist, a tale of loyalty, loss, and the unbreakable code of the West. That voice hits like a desert wind, gruff, unmistakable, carved from decades of grit. Sam Elliott, the soul of the American West, has captivated audiences for over 50 years. From Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid to A Star is Born, his rugged charm and weathered gaze have defined a genre. But beneath the iconic mustache lies a secret few have glimpsed, a smoldering resentment, a list of 6 actors who've crossed lines he can't forgive. At 80, he's finally speaking out. Who made this blacklist, and what did they do to earn his scorn? The answers might change how you see Hollywood forever. First up, Kevin Costner. Sam didn't just act the cowboy life, he lived it. Born in Sacramento in 1944, raised in Oregon's wide-open spaces, he grew up roping cattle and riding horses under endless skies. His father, a wildlife service worker, instilled a love for the land that shaped Sam's soul. When he brought characters like Virgil Earp in Tombstone or Shea Brennan in 1883 to life, it wasn't performance, it was truth. So when Kevin Costner stepped into Western boots for Wyatt Earp and later Yellowstone, Sam's brow furrowed. Costner, a California native with a theater background, seemed to Sam like a polished star playing dress-up in a world he hadn't earned. Yellowstone exploded as a cultural juggernaut, its sweeping Montana vistas and family drama drawing millions. Yet Sam saw something else, a slick production, more soap opera than Sagebrush. "It's melodrama in a cowboy hat," he reportedly said, turning down a role in the series without a second thought. Fox News. To him, the show's glossy fights and romanticized ranch life felt like a betrayal of the West's quiet, stoic code. Why did Sam pass on a chance to join TV's biggest Western? The answer lies in his unwavering belief that authenticity trumps fame. Publicly, Sam's been gracious. "I respect Kevin," he told interviewers, praising Costner's talent, Daily Mail. But whispers from industry insiders paint a different picture. At events, their paths cross with a chill, a silent clash of philosophies. Sam's raw grit versus Costner's cinematic sheen. Their rivalry isn't loud, but it's real, rooted in a fundamental disagreement over what the West should mean on screen. And this is just the start. Another name on Sam's list will leave you stunned. Enter Benedict Cumberbatch. In 2021, the British star's role in The Power of the Dog earned Oscar buzz for its haunting portrayal of a repressed Montana rancher. Critics hailed its psychological depth, but Sam Elliott wasn't buying it. On a podcast, he tore into the film with unfiltered passion, questioning how a London-born actor could grasp the American frontier's soul. "What does this Brit know about our West?" he asked, his voice heavy with skepticism, calling Cumberbatch's performance overly refined. People. To Sam, the film's introspective tone and New Zealand filming location strayed too far from the genre's roots. The internet erupted. Fans of The Power of the Dog branded Sam a gatekeeper, stuck in a bygone era. Critics argued he was dismissing a bold reimagining of masculinity in Westerns. Social media buzzed with debates. Was Sam defending tradition or stifling progress? Yet he stood tall, unapologetic. For him, the film wasn't just a miss, it was a dishonor to the genre's legacy of hard-won wisdom and unspoken strength. "It's about respecting what the West stands for," he insisted, seeing himself as a guardian of its truth, USA Today. Cumberbatch took the high road. "It's an odd reaction," he said diplomatically, avoiding a feud, NBC News. Later, Sam softened, offering an apology for his bluntness at a 2022 event. admitting his words stung more than intended, deadline. But his initial fire revealed a man fiercely protective of his craft. Why did this film strike such a nerve? It's a question that lingers, pointing to deeper convictions. Sam's blacklist isn't just a list of names, it's a manifesto. For him, acting is a sacred act, a way to preserve the West's stories in a world that's forgotten them. These actors, in his eyes, have strayed from that path either through inauthenticity or disrespect. Only 2 names down, and the stakes are already high. Who else has earned Sam's ire, and what stories lie behind their clashes? Sam Elliott's voice carries the weight of the West, gruff, steady, a testament to a life lived with purpose. But not everyone in Hollywood shares his reverence for the craft. After his clash with Benedict Cumberbatch, another name on his blacklist emerged, one that struck a different nerve. Ashton Kutcher, the heartthrob who soared from That 70s Show to global fame, seemed to Sam like a poster child for everything wrong with modern Hollywood. What was it about this charming star that left Sam so unsettled? The answer lies in a clash of values that still reverberates. To Sam, acting is a sacred calling, a craft forged in discipline and raw truth. Every role he took, from Tombstone to A Star is Born, was a piece of his soul, earned through years of grit. Kutcher's path was different. His rise through sitcoms, rom-coms like No Strings Attached, and high-profile tech investments painted a picture of a man more focused on fame than artistry. By 2016, Kutcher was a Silicon Valley mogul. With stakes in companies like Airbnb and Uber, his net worth reportedly hitting $200 million. Forbes. To Sam, this wasn't the mark of an actor, it was the mark of a brand. "He's a decent guy," Sam confided to a friend, "but he's not a real actor. He's just playing at it." Their worlds collided on The Ranch, Netflix's 2016 sitcom set on a Colorado ranch. Sam played Bo Bennett, a stoic patriarch, while Kutcher was Colt, his wayward son. On screen, their chemistry sold a family dynamic, but off-screen, the air was thick with tension. Crew members whispered about Sam's quiet frustration, his belief that Kutcher's lighthearted, improvisational style lacked depth. "He's acting like he learned it from YouTube," Sam reportedly muttered. It wasn't about ego, it was about standards. Sam saw Kutcher as part of a new Hollywood where algorithms and follower counts outshone craft, where charisma could mask a lack of substance. When The Ranch debuted, it was a hit, running for 4 seasons and earning 3 Primetime Emmy nominations, IMDb. Fans loved the banter, but some noticed a stiffness between Bo and Colt, a lack of warmth that hinted at real-life strain. Kutcher praised Sam publicly, calling him a mentor in a 2017 interview, Parade. Yet Sam remained unmoved, seeing Kutcher as a symbol of an industry that valued marketability over mastery. For Sam, the show was a paycheck, a reminder of how far Hollywood had drifted from the days when actors earned their stripes through theater and grit. But if Kutcher's commercialism grated on Sam, another actor pushed him to the edge of disbelief. Nicolas Cage, a whirlwind of chaotic energy, represented a different kind of challenge. Sam's acting philosophy was rooted in restraint, a raised eyebrow, a weighted pause, a single word carrying a lifetime of pain. Cage, with his wild-eyed intensity, was the opposite. His performances in films like Face Off and Con Air were explosive, often teetering on the edge of caricature. To Sam, this wasn't acting, it was spectacle. Could one man's chaos really threaten the soul of cinema? Their paths crossed in 2007 on Ghost Rider, where Cage played the fiery Johnny Blaze, and Sam portrayed Carter Slade, the original Ghost Rider. On set, Sam was professional but distant, unmoved by Cage's theatrical flair. "He's more firework than flame," Sam reportedly told a confidant. "Big bang, no heat." While Cage's performance thrilled audiences, grossing $228.7 million worldwide, Wikipedia, Sam saw it as a betrayal of the craft's quiet power. He believed acting should draw viewers in, not push them back with relentless intensity. Cage's career was a paradox, acclaimed for Leaving Las Vegas, which earned him an Oscar, yet criticized for over-the-top roles in films like The Wicker Man, Rotten Tomatoes. Sam wasn't swayed by awards. To him, Cage's style reflected a troubling trend, a hunger for shock over story, for viral moments over lasting impact. "No trophy can redeem hollow theatrics," he once said, a subtle jab at performers who prioritized flash over depth. For Sam, acting was about humanity, not histrionics, and Cage's approach felt like a rejection of that truth. Yet the most shocking name on Sam's blacklist was still to come. This wasn't just a colleague or a rival, it was someone he once trusted, a friend whose actions cut deeper than any professional disagreement. Who could have betrayed the man who embodies the West's moral code? The truth, buried in a story of broken bonds and shattered loyalty, will leave you speechless. Sam Elliott's journey through Hollywood has been a solitary one, guided by a fierce devotion to authenticity. After revealing his tensions with Ashton Kutcher and Nicolas Cage, the final names on his blacklist cut deeper, exposing wounds both personal and professional. First, Jeff Bridges, a man Sam once called a brother. Their bond, forged in the crucible of The Big Lebowski in 1998, was a rare alchemy. On screen, Jeff's laid-back dude and Sam's enigmatic stranger were magnetic, their chemistry a masterclass in understated power. Off-screen, they shared late-night talks, laughter, and a mutual reverence for storytelling rooted in truth. Both born to acting families, Jeff to Lloyd Bridges, Sam to a wildlife service worker, they understood the grind of earning every role. What could fracture such a kinship? The answer lies in a subtle shift that left Sam reeling. Jeff's 2010 Oscar win for Crazy Heart marked a turning point. The Jeff Sam knew, a man of quiet charm who shunned Hollywood's glare, began to change. Red carpets replaced dive bars, high-fashion spreads eclipsed denim simplicity, and political statements adorned his public persona. To Sam, this wasn't evolution. It was a betrayal of their shared creed, let the work speak. Some folks drift, others just show their true colors, Sam remarked in a 2021 interview, a veiled jab many linked to Jeff. Jeff stayed silent, his diplomacy a stark contrast to Sam's candor. Their paths diverged. No shared festivals, no mutual endorsements, just a quiet void where brotherhood once thrived. Sam's pain wasn't about fame or rivalry, it was the ache of losing a friend to Hollywood's seductive pull. Yet a flicker of hope emerged at the 2023 SAG Awards, where they shared a table, laughing like old times. Could this be a new chapter, or just a nostalgic echo? But the deepest cut came with the final name, Jared Leto. Sam's disdain for pretension found its ultimate target in Leto's method-acting extremes. From sending unsettling gifts to co-stars on Suicide Squad, to living as his character for weeks, Leto's antics were, to Sam, a mockery of the craft. Acting, Sam believed, should be invisible, a seamless dive into a role's soul, not a headline-grabbing stunt. "If you need that much noise to perform, maybe you're in the wrong game," Sam reportedly told a confidant. Though they never shared a set, Sam once eyed a project, until Leto's casting sent him walking away without a word. Why would Sam abandon a story he loved? Leto's approach, lauded by some as genius, was to Sam a betrayal of acting's quiet dignity, a circus where art should reign. At 80, Sam Elliott doesn't chase roles, he chases truth. His blacklist isn't a vendetta, it's a manifesto, a stand for a craft he fears is slipping away. In a 2024 interview, he lamented Hollywood's shift towards spectacle, saying, "The heart of storytelling is getting lost." Whether it's Jeff's drift or Leto's theatrics, Sam sees a world where authenticity is traded for applause. If that means standing alone, he's at peace. In a town of fleeting trends, Sam remains the last cowboy, his voice a timeless call to honor the art. What do you make of Sam's stand? Which clash shocked you most? And is he too harsh or just unflinchingly honest? Drop your thoughts in the comments and hit subscribe for more Hollywood truths. Before we go, let's peek at Jeff Bridges' world beyond the screen. With a net worth of $80 million, Jeff's savvy shines in real estate, selling a 19.5-acre Montecito estate for $16 million in 2017, complete with a Mediterranean mansion and orchards. Another Montecito property fetched $8 million in 2019. While his car collection or watches stay private, his career longevity and smart investments teach a lesson: balance passion with pragmatism for lasting success. Sam, with a $20 million net worth, chose craft over cash, proving there's no single path to legacy. What's the cost of staying true in Hollywood? Sam Elliott's story is more than a Hollywood tale. It's a testament to what it means to stand firm in a world that's always shifting. Over these 3 parts, we've peeled back the layers of a man whose voice has echoed through generations. A man who's brought the American West to life with every weathered glance and gravelly word. But this series hasn't just been about his iconic roles in films like Tombstone or A Star is Born. It's been about a side of Sam few have seen. A man with a blacklist of 6 actors who, in his eyes, have strayed from the sacred path of acting. From Kevin Costner's glossy ranchers to Jared Leto's method acting theatrics, each name on that list tells a story of clashing values, of a battle between authenticity and the allure of modern Hollywood. And yet, it's the personal wounds that linger most, especially the quiet ache of losing Jeff Bridges, a friend who once shared Sam's creed but drifted into a world Sam couldn't follow. These feuds aren't just gossip. They're a window into the soul of an industry where art and commerce collide. Sam's disdain for Benedict Cumberbatch's refined Westerner, or Ashton Kutcher's commercial charm, reflects a deeper fear that the craft he's devoted his life to is being diluted by spectacle and shortcuts. His critique of Nicolas Cage's chaotic energy or Leto's headline-grabbing stunts isn't about ego. It's about protecting a legacy built on restraint, truth, and humanity. And while some might call Sam stubborn, others see him as a guardian, a man who refuses to bend even when it costs him friendships or opportunities. His story with Jeff Bridges, in particular, hits hard. Their bond, forged in the cult classic The Big Lebowski, was rooted in a shared belief that acting should be honest, not curated. When Jeff's Oscar win for Crazy Heart led to red carpets and high-fashion spreads, Sam felt abandoned, not by a rival, but by a brother. Yet, a glimmer of hope at the 2023 SAG Awards, where they shared a laugh, suggests their story might not be over. What makes Sam's blacklist so compelling is its humanity. Behind every critique lies a man who's poured his heart into his work, who grew up roping cattle in Oregon and carried that grit into every role. His clashes with Costner over Yellowstone's melodrama or Cumberbatch's The Power of the Dog aren't just about aesthetics, they're about defending a way of life. And while Hollywood evolves with streaming giants and viral moments reshaping the game, Sam remains a constant, a voice that reminds us of the power of staying true. His net worth, estimated at $20 million, pales compared to Jeff Bridges' $80 million, built on savvy real estate deals like his $16 million Montecito sale. But Sam's wealth lies in his legacy, not his bank account. So, what do you make of Sam's stand? Which of these feuds hit you the hardest? Costner's polished cowboys, Leto's method madness, or Bridges' quiet drift? Do you think Sam's too harsh, or is he a necessary voice in a changing industry? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm eager to read them. If this journey into Hollywood's underbelly resonated, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to catch our next deep dive into the stories behind your favorite stars. We've got more coming. Tales of rivalries, secrets, and triumphs that'll keep you hooked. As we close, let's reflect on what Sam Elliott teaches us. In a town where fame is fleeting and trends are king, he's a rare figure who's never wavered. His blacklist isn't about settling scores. It's about holding a mirror to an industry he loves. And while Hollywood may change, Sam's truth endures. He's not just an actor. He's the last true cowboy, riding into the sunset with his integrity as his guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.